Hi, it's Sam with your weekly missions from missionmonday.com. We'll start off with the student mission this week. Student mission, pick one task and give it your best every day this week. It can be something academic like handwriting. I'm going to use my absolute best handwriting anytime I have to write this week. Or it can be something more social, like in PE. I'm going to practice my best sportsmanship every time we participate in physical education this week. But pick one thing, students, and make sure that every day this week, every time you have the opportunity, you give that your absolute best. Our parent mission this week. I want you to provide your child with an opportunity to practice being patient. And here's what I mean by that. Sometimes it's really good for us to practice waiting for the things that are important for us and things that we want. So think of a privilege or an activity that you would really like to engage in with your child, that your child would really like to have. Talk about that on Monday. And as you go through the week, say, you know what, I really want to make sure that we do this. Let's schedule for Thursday or Friday this week that we make sure we make that privilege or that opportunity happen. And then talk about it during the week, have some goals set up, have some tasks set up, and say, oh, I really want to do this, but we have to make sure we get this done first. That way they can look forward to it all week, but still practice the patience they need. That's going to be really important as a life skill for them. Staff mission this week. What I'd like you to do is ask a student that is having success what their secret is. And I think it'd be super if you would ask a student that maybe doesn't have a whole lot of assets in their life. Maybe a student that would normally kind of struggle in the circumstance or environment that they're in, but is still managing to achieve and still managing to be successful. And I want you to acknowledge them and say, hey, I notice that you're doing a really good job. I notice that despite a lot of things that maybe aren't going your way, you're still being successful. Acknowledge them in a positive manner about that, and then ask them, what's your secret? How is it that you can manage to still do so well when you have so many other things to deal with? I think that could be a really cool conversation. It's a great way to acknowledge those kids that sometimes are maybe not getting the acknowledgement they deserve when they have so much adversity in their lives. Really do this mission. I want you to complete this mission like it's maybe could save a life someday. I think this could be a really cool conversation for you to have, and I think you can learn a lot from this mission. So ask a student that is having success what their secret is, and then a few more details that I added there. A few changes that we have for the missions. New website, missionmonday.com, which I have there. I'm moving away from the tnot.net website. If you've been frequenting that, it won't be long, and that may be no more. But if you go to missionmonday.com, you can access our Twitter feed, or you can add us on Twitter. And all the things that are on Twitter go to that website as well. If you want to get these missions via email, you can email me, sam@tnot.net, and just put Mission Monday in the subject line, and I would be glad to add you to our email list. Still on Facebook, if you want to set us up on Facebook, which, by the way, linked on our website as well. But Facebook, the #1 position. If you put it in your Facebook search, you can find it that way, or just go to the link from our website. And I always put these videos up on Pinterest. So if you'd like to pin or repin whatever it is that Pinterest thing is, that would be super as well. Other than that, thank you so much for your investment in the mission. I look forward to seeing you next Sunday, and thank you so much.